Hey guys, so this is a little bit different, a little bit weird, but we're going to go with it. I'm actually currently in my bed, so this is where I do all of my video editing. Yeah, I don't use my desk. I have a desk, I don't use it. I like to be cozy and comfy, and so yeah, I've got my dressing gown on, I've got my big fluffy blanket, and I was just editing a video and uploading it, and I was having a little look at my channel analytics, and I thought, okay, maybe this is something that might interest some people. I know for me personally, I like to have a look at like how other people's channels are doing. Like, it's just fun to have a nosy at people's analytics and see what's going on, and then obviously compare it to how you're doing. So I thought I would do a kind of behind the scenes video and share with you guys that side of the channel, because I've not really done that before, and hopefully I'm going to be able to do this without people outside my window screaming and shouting. So we'll see how we go. Okay, so this is my homepage basically. So this is YouTube analytics for my channel. So this is the main dashboard. So this just gives you a really brief overview of how your channel's doing. Generally speaking, you want to be seeing lots of green arrows. So green arrows are good. That means that your channel's growing. It means, so this one, for example, means that my watch time is up compared to what it normally is. The little green subscriber count there, again, means that I've got more subscribers in the last 28 days than I did in the previous period. And here, the little green icon there, on that video that I've uploaded earlier today, that indicates that this particular video that I've uploaded is doing better than my other videos would normally do. So yeah, that's good, and it's ranked 2 out of 10, so they give you like a little ranking. This video is ranked 2 out of 10, which means it's very good. Apparently people are enjoying this one, and it was quite funny, to be fair, because Woodster, I'm pretty sure, did take the mickey to go and get a snack. It was quite funny. So yeah, basically you want to see all the green. You don't really like grey. It tends to mean things are not growing, or could even be going backwards. So we don't really like that grey one. But to be fair, I did post a short a few weeks ago that got crazy views, like way more views than normal. So that is why my view count is down, because I had like kind of an anomaly with that one video. But yeah, this is, I said, the main page. It gives you a brief overview of how you're doing, and then it will give you a little list of your most recently published videos and just a quick summary of everything else that's going on here. And then, oh yeah, so you get your views, you get your watch time, you get your subscribers, so current subscribers, that's how many subscribers you've got in the last 28 days, and then they give you estimated revenue at the bottom here. So if we go to analytics, we can have a little bit of a different look at all of that. So this is the overview page. So again, it kind of gives you an overview of what your channel's done in the last 28 days. So there is an advanced mode. I'm not very good at navigating this, I'll be completely honest. It's kind of a bit too much for me, so you can get lots of information from this, which I'm sure is very useful. But yeah, it just doesn't really sink in, and so I don't tend to look at this very much. But you can see, yeah, there's lots of info here. So traffic sources, geography, cities. So basically that's telling me all about my viewers and their habits, which is a bit odd. It's kind of interesting though, because if we look at geography, which I've randomly clicked on, it tells me where all of my viewers are from, which is crazy cool. So we've got like let's go back to the top. So United Kingdom and the United States are my top two. I've got Canada, Germany, Indonesia, Australia, the Philippines, Brazil, India, the Netherlands, Sweden, Ireland, South Africa, South Korea, France, Iraq, Vietnam, Italy, Ethiopia, Argentina, Mexico, Latvia, Poland, Denmark, Thailand, Japan, Russia. I always struggle to say that one. Uzbekistan, is it? Uzbekistan, Switzerland. I have never heard of that place. Where's that? I don't even know how you say that. Where's that? Anyway, yeah, I've got viewers from there apparently, which blows my mind. And yeah, the list just kind of goes on. But yeah, as you can see, it is quite interesting to look at this stuff, but I don't understand a lot of it, and so yeah, we're just going to move on from that, and we're going to go back to the stuff that I look at and that I understand. So yeah, that was the advanced mode, and I stick with this mode basically. So on this page we've got details of views, watch time, subscribers, and revenue. Yeah, so that's the four main things that you're looking at. So it shows you like a day-by-day breakdown. So this is on views at the moment. So this little chart here is showing me how many views I've had each day. So for the last month, this is looking at November. So you can see wherever I post a video, generally speaking, you will get a spike in views. And probably more so with the shorts actually. The shorts tend to get more views than the long form videos. They tend to get a bigger reach. And so you get those big spikes where I posted a short video. Same. Okay, this one was actually so that spike happened from a long form video, which was pretty cool. And then we've got another spike after a long form video there, but yeah, it gives you quite a lot of detail. I quite like looking at this. And then the next one you've got, which arguably is probably more important, is your watch hours, watch time, watch hours. So that's the one that you need to get 4,000 watch hours before you can even monetize your channel. So you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And if your watch hours are good, it tends to imply that your videos are keeping people engaged. Like, it tends to imply people are watching your videos for longer. So arguably that one is more important than just the views on their own, because you could have 1,000 views, but if people are only watching the first 20 seconds of your video and getting bored and clicking off, then that's not very good. So watch hours is, yeah, it's quite important. Again, you'll see the same trend. I'll post a video, I'll get a spike. This tends to relate more to long form videos. So that one had a really big spike. Oh, that was Clipping Blue. That had quite a few views, that one. So 69.5 watch hours on November the 25th, which was like, that's really good for this channel. That's probably one of my biggest peaks I've had so far, I would say. And you can look at more. Again, you can go back into the advanced mode, which, yeah, like I said, I don't really understand. And then we can go into subscribers. Now, I'll be honest, I don't tend to watch this one very much anymore. Since I hit the 1,000 subscribers and managed to get my channel monetized, I feel like that bit has become less of an obsession. But when you're trying to monetize your channel, you will be obsessing over this one, the watch time and the subscribers. Like, you will be completely obsessed with it. But yeah, we've had about 62 new subscribers in the last month, which is crazy good actually. Like when I think about it, like, we're almost at 2,000 subscribers now, and it felt like it took so long to get that first 1,000. Like, it's felt really quick to get like this far. Like the another 958 that we've got since then has felt really quick. So yeah, again, I don't tend to watch that one too much anymore, but you'll see a similar trend. You might get the odd video that will bring lots of extra viewers in. I mean, I got 18 extra subscribers on Monday the 25th, so again, that's following on from the Clipping Blue video, so that clearly brought quite a few extra people in. I tend to get most of my subscribers from shorts videos rather than long form, so generally speaking, you know, if you want watch time, then you need to post long videos. If you want subscribers, like I said, shorts tend to get a greater reach, and they will tend to pull in more new subscribers, more new viewers. So yeah, it's quite interesting to look at this. But again, like I said, since I've monetized, I don't feel like I've been stalking this a massive amount. Like it's been on a steady increase, which is good. Like if I was losing loads of subscribers, then I'd be concerned, but I haven't been, thankfully. So yeah, it's not been massively on my radar. And then the last one you've got on here is your estimated revenue, which I'll be completely honest. Yeah, I don't know how YouTubers make a living doing this. So I made a video about this a little while ago. I went out for a hack with Nelly, and I had a chat with you guys about this and about how, yeah, I just don't understand how YouTubers make a living, like do this full time. And I know a lot of people kind of are in a situation where they don't necessarily rely on the income. Like they might have another member of the household who brings in most of the money, or they might be, I don't know, a stay-at-home mum or something like that. Like a lot of the YouTubers that I follow, that seems to be the case. Just realised I've unplugged my laptop and it's going to die if I do not plug it back in. There we go. So yeah, I think like one thing I've definitely learned over the last few months is that you do need a very, very large and very busy channel in order to have any hope of making YouTube into a full-time job. So if you look at November here, we can see I'm not making that much money. I mean, I'm making money, which is amazing, and every penny helps, especially when you have 4 horses. So it's not a complaint about the making of the money. It's more of a rude awakening as to the amount of money that can in fact be made with a small channel. So obviously it's worth noting I do have a small channel, just under 2,000 subscribers at the moment. And I mean, you can see, if we go back into views, I mean, we can see that, I mean, that video, let's have a look at that video. Can I go there? So if I go to this video, so that got 224 views, and that made £2.08. So, and then if we go back and we can pull up the next video, again, sort of 426 views, 40.5 watch hours, and that made about the same, about £2.31. This is always estimated. It can kind of like change a little bit. And so yeah, most of, if I go back onto revenue, so you'll see that most of my videos are making like maybe a couple of pounds, like on average about £2 a video, I would say. You do get some peaks and troughs. Now, one thing I was slightly baffled at, so let's go back to one of these other videos a second. So 202 views, £1.39. Well, I had another video that was about 200 views, which earned about £2. So it is quite inconsistent. I guess it depends how many ads end up getting run on your videos, or how many people are watching via YouTube Premium. I think I get the feeling it's kind of like the stock exchange, like things go up and down all the time and it's kind of out of your control. So, you know, one day a video could make X amount of money, and then another day a video could perform exactly the same, but just not bring in as much money, or it could bring in more money. And so if I go to the Clipping the Blue video that I recently posted, so that had 1,600 views, which is a heck of a lot more than most of my other videos. Okay, so this is updated now. Okay, the last time I looked at this was still sitting at about £2. So there's quite a delay here, apparently. Yeah, previous 2 days processing. Okay, so there is quite a significant delay there, apparently. But yeah, that has gone up quite a bit now, which is good. But even so, So videos with about 200 views earning about £2, and then I've got 1,600 views here for about £5.50. So it still feels a little bit like random in a sense, but I am happy to see that that's gone up now. Actually, that's quite encouraging. I was getting a bit worried for a minute, thinking I'd peed off the advertising gods or something. But yeah, that's got really good watch time on this one, and I can go and have a look at. So here I can see, if I go into reach, I can see how many people have been, how many people this video has been suggested to. So that's your impressions, and then that's the percentage of people that saw my video thumbnail and then decided to click on it. And it gives you more information down here, so it'll tell you where people are finding my video, which is quite interesting. A lot of my videos seem to come from browse features, which I think is a really good thing. Yeah, I'm quite... Yeah, so traffic from the homepage, home screen, the subscription feed, or other browsing features. So I'm quite happy with that, because it means that YouTube is suggesting my videos, which is a good thing. And yeah, you get a few more bits and bobs down here. Content suggesting your video, so you know when you get to the end of a video, it will come up with like suggested other videos to watch. That's some of the videos that are suggesting my videos, which is interesting. And then we can go over to engagement. So this one, I always look at this one really closely for every video that I upload, because this is the one that tells you your audience retention. So how many people, or what percentage of people are still watching the video at various points throughout it, and it will tell you your average view duration, which I don't actually know where it is on this. I usually look at it on my mobile phone, to be honest, and it is a little bit different. Okay, so here we go. Average view duration, which is 4 minutes and 17 seconds. So that's... it's not the best, to be honest, but given the fact that I had 1,600 views on this video, that means there was a lot of extra eyes on the channel that wouldn't normally be there. And so actually I'm quite happy with that view duration, average view duration for that particular video, just because it gets so many extra views. Normally my videos are around sort of the 6 to 10 minute average view duration mark, which I'm really chuffed with. It obviously, I mean, I take it to mean that the videos are interesting and engaging, and people are willing to like keep watching them rather than clicking off of it after, you know, like 20 seconds or a minute or so. So I take that as a good thing. So yeah, I do watch this really closely. If I get a really sharp drop off, and like you always get a drop off after, like at about this point, like a minute or so in, it's just like it's natural. But as long as you don't get a massive drop off, then it's usually a sign that you're doing okay, because there's always going to be people who, I don't know, click on a video and then are like, oh yeah, I don't really fancy watching this right now, and they might come back and watch it later, or they might save it to a playlist. Or I mean, I do it as well. Like, I'll start watching a video sometimes, and I don't know, maybe I'll look at how long it is, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have time to watch all of that right now, so I'm just going to save it for later, and then I'll click off of it. But obviously every time you do that, that then affects the data associated with this video. So yeah, it's interesting stuff to think about. And yeah, then you can go in here and you can find a little bit out about your viewers. I've had a massive increase in female viewers for this video randomly. So for quite a long time, I had a slightly more dominant male viewership. I mean, it was kind of like 60-40 towards the male viewers for quite a while. But this particular video, for some unknown reason, has got a massive amount of female viewers. I don't really know why. I guess it's a kind of a weird thing to tell us. I mean, I think this information is kind of like collected and given to us from a point of view of being part of the like the ads program, like the AdSense program, because obviously when people are running ads over your videos, they want to know this data, because depending on what product they're trying to sell, they're going to want to know that they're hitting the right target audience. And so I think that's where a lot of this audience data comes into play, is more for that side of things. I'm not really sure why we get to see it. I don't know. I mean, maybe there is a point to it, but for me personally, I mean, it's not really of any use other than an idle curiosity. It's like, I mean, it tells you like the age ranges of your viewers as well, and where they're from. But yeah, I don't really feel like that impacts how I'm gonna run my channel in any way, shape, or form, or how I'm gonna shoot my videos. Like I said, it's kind of like just more of an idle curiosity. It's kind of interesting to see where people are from. I think that's the one that I'm most interested in, is where people are from, because it's kind of weird, and it blows my mind sometimes that people literally all over the planet watch me and listen to me waffle on and play with my ponies. It's weird, and it's cool, and it's freaky all at the same time. And then, yeah, you can go into a revenue tab at the end here. And you can find out a little bit about where your revenue is coming from. So watch page ads, feed ads. I don't think that's relevant to this specific video. Just kind of like, I think it's there for reference. But you do get information on like what advertisers are paying per 1,000 views for this particular video, and then you get a breakdown of like what type of ads are being run on your video. Again, like, I don't really look at this an awful lot. I don't feel like this is massively relevant to me personally. I mean, maybe it is, maybe I should be looking at it more, but yeah, I'm more interested in just creating interesting videos, and, you know, hopefully making a few extra pennies along the way to throw back into the yard and into the horses. So I don't know, I don't feel like I look at this an awful lot. I mean, I look at the overall number of what my videos are making, but yeah, all of this extra stuff, I don't know, it's a bit alien to me, really. I don't really understand what it's all for. So yeah, that's kind of like an in-depth overview, and then up here you've got basically the same stuff again, but rather than it being video specifics, it's kind of like for the channel as a whole. So you've got details of where your new viewers are coming from, like how they're finding you, whether it's videos or shorts, information on returning viewers, what they're watching. So as you can see, you get more shorts views from new viewers, and tend to get more videos, like long form video views, from returning viewers. Hence what I said earlier, you tend to get more new subscribers from shorts, but then you're going to get your watch hours from returning viewers, subscribers, basically. And yeah, it's just kind of a overview of the channel here. Again, it's basically the same stuff, like I said, but it's channel wide rather than video specific. Pretty much the same thing again there. And then again, you can get more audience data, but again, it's channel specific, like channel wide rather than just for one video. This little thing here, when your viewers on YouTube, so this is something that I actually look at and pay attention to, is when my viewers are more likely online. So the brighter the colour, the brighter the purple, that indicates that you've got more viewers online at that time of the day. And so I do try to post my videos kind of like based on this a little bit, but I don't know if it's a bit of a like a chicken and egg kind of situation. So I don't very often post videos on Thursdays, and there's not a massive amount of viewers online on Thursdays, but I do post videos on Friday afternoon or evening and Sunday, and you can see there's a big chunk of extra colour there where I post my videos. So I don't know if I've got more of these areas highlighted because that's when I post my videos, and maybe that brings people onto YouTube, or like I don't really know how it works. yeah, I do feel like it might be a bit of a chicken and egg scenario with that, but yeah, again, I don't know that much about it, but if I see those colours fading off on the days that I normally post, and I also notice a drop in my views, then I'll probably come and look at this and see, oh, is there a better day or a better time to post my videos. Hence, I've kind of like moved things around a few times in the past, but yeah, that's quite a useful one. I do like that one. And then again, you can go back to revenue. So we've got a monthly overview for revenue here, which is kind of what I showed you guys at the beginning. So you can see each day what I'm making each day. I mean, on a good day, it's like a couple of pounds. On a bad day, it's like a few pence, really, and it just really goes up and down. It varies throughout the month. And I think, how do I, so like I said, I'm usually doing this on my phone, so okay, there we go. So if I do it for the last 365 days, we can have a look at what it looks like. So I monetized earlier this year, and we can see, so I monetized my channel, there we go, it was about the end of March that it monetized, and so you can see there, so that big spike there, so I got given, the channel got given access to super thanks and super chats, and a couple of my lovely viewers used those to give money to the channel, so that's what that big spike there was. And then yeah, all of this, so this is starting in March when we first monetized. Again, it's kind of like a few pence whenever a video's gone up, a few little spikes here and there, and it has kind of like steadily increased, like the spikes are getting bigger, and yeah, they're kind of, it's been a steady increase. It would be nice if it would, you know, increase a bit more than this, I'm not gonna lie, but oh, it's good. And then up here you've got estimated total revenue, so that is since my channel, that's like the entire earnings of my channel so far. So since January this year, that's what my channel has generated in revenue. I have had one payout from YouTube so far, so you have to hit like a minimum payout, which is £60 in the UK, and I should be due one just before Christmas, I believe. I think I have hit the threshold again, so there will be a second one coming, but obviously I've skipped it for a few months, so I think it was August that I got my first YouTube paycheck, which was just like £60 and a few pence, I think, and then it's taken me this long again to hit the payment threshold to get my second payout. But I think because it's coming up to Christmas now, from what I understand, advertisers sort of like push a little bit more at this time of year, because obviously people are buying stuff, and from what I understand, revenue can go up in the lead up to Christmas, so I think that might be why I've seen a bit of a jump and a bit of a spike. And yeah, I've definitely gone past the payout threshold now, which is really good. So yeah, go back to the 28-day view. So yeah, that's kind of like the overview of my channel analytics. So yeah, that's November. So the total for November so far is at £28.31. Yeah, so that is an overview of my channel analytics, to give you guys an idea, so you can kind of see what a small channel makes. And yeah, it is a very small channel, like I said, just on 2,000 subscribers, so was it 1,958 as of the time of shooting this video, and you can see obviously how many views we're getting, the kind of watch hours we're getting, and the resulting revenue. So I hope this was interesting for you guys, a little bit different. Like I said, I am literally in my jammies, but it's just, this is how I work. Like, it might not be the most professional thing in the world, but I like to be comfy, I like to be cozy, I like to be spread out, I don't like being hunched over a desk. and I like my blankets, and yeah, I'll just sit here. I'm going to try and get another video edited now, and I will see you guys tomorrow for our next Vlogmas video. Bye.